But yeah, fellers, yeah, the new Resident Evil, though, the aim down sights Call of Duty shit. I fucking hate that crap. So I'm not gonna get the game just because of that. That pisses me off. And yes, I know, the other remakes had segments where there was sort of an aim down sights thing, but at least it was short lived and not a big part of the game. And I know in the first person Resident Evils, Resident Evil 7 and 8, there's aim down sights bullshit because it's all a first person experience, you know. But in my defense, I really didn't want to get those. But there was like this weird Resident Evil package deal code thing that you could enter in that they had for a limited time offer where you could get like all these Resident Evil games for like, I think it was like $40 or $30. I was just like, oh, that's a pretty good deal. I'll get a lot of games I missed and stuff for basically for free. So, and then I'll be able to play all the Resident Evil games on the PC, and I can just take what few Resident Evil games I have on my PS4 and just uninstall them so I have more memory on my PS4. So at the time, it just felt like a good idea. So that's how I got Resident Evil 7 and 8. And I probably won't play them despite what people have said. I've heard good things, yeah, sure. And I've heard good things about this newest one. But honestly, fellers, the new Resident Evils don't really blow my fucking skirt up, okay? I still think they haven't really topped what they've done in the past. Like Resident Evil 1, that is an experience, man. And when I say one, I mean one, dude. The original. I'm talking the bad voice acting. Yeah, you know? Like, that's where it's at, dude. The bad voice acting. It always gets me. It takes me back, man. In a way, it was kind of scary, especially at the time. Man, this is a scary game. And the voice acting is so bad that it's terrifying. That was kind of the vibe. Yeah. So, yeah. Yeah, that kind of sucks because Silent Hill 2 and Resident Evil 2 are kind of like the gold standard for the survival horror experience. And no game has really topped that in terms of survival horror. No game has really. Nah. It just kind of sort of hasn't happened. Maybe kind of sort of almost, but. No, not really, unfortunately. That's where we're at. So yeah, I don't think I'll be getting it. Besides, I have some really beautiful games I got to beat that I haven't already. I got Resident Evil 4 remake. I barely touched the game. I played it for like 2 hours. I haven't played it in a year or so. I should really get on that motherfucker. Then there's Final Fantasy VII remake. I waited for it to be on PC, and then it was like discounted to like $40. So yeah, I got it. It's not really my kind of game. I don't really like this kind of new JRPG kind of thing that they're doing, but whatever. I liked it enough. I'm digging it. The story is ridiculous. It's so outrageous. It's like so bad on purpose, but they put so much work into it that you just have to appreciate it anyway. So yeah, I dig the new Final Fantasy VII remake, and there's just so much nostalgia. Final Fantasy VII, the RPG, is one of the greatest games ever made. The original, I mean, with the bad pointy polygons and the sometimes weird subtitle translation text because the Japanese were kind of half-assing it at the time, I guess. I don't know, the translation checker guy didn't approve, so the game launched kind of unfinished, but, you know, not really. It was still 99% finished. It was really a great classic game. A lot of RPGs made around 97, play them. They are some of the greatest games ever made, actually. Secret of Evermore is one of my favorite games from around that time. It's an SNES game. Nobody knows about it. You're this fucking ginger who has a pet dog, and you like to watch movies at the movie theater with your pet dog for some reason. You know? I don't know why you and the dog do that, but you do. You're leaving the theater together, and the dog sees like a cat and chases after the cat, and the boy is like, "Oh, fucking dog! All right, I gotta chase my dog." And he chases the dog, and the dog runs into a abandoned museum warehouse mansion type looking big fucking building, and the boy is like, "What the hell? Come on, dog, get out of there!" And they chase after the dog. They go through the building chasing, and eventually they find a secret room that has some kind of teleportation device looking thing, and the boy stupidly stands on it, and he is just like, "Wow, this must be where they teleport you out of here or something. Wow." I think that's what he said. I can't remember exactly. But then immediately the dog starts chewing on some wires, and then some electrical stuff goes off, and the dude is like, "Boy, don't chew on that. No!" And they get zapped and teleported to another dimension, another world, this place called Evermore. And through your adventures, you start to learn that other people were sucked into this world just like you from our world. And throughout the adventure, it's a great game. It really is. And the music is beautiful. The music is some of the greatest music ever. And the guy who made the music is a disgusting rapist. But, hey, you know, he did a good job at the... Hey, this sick fuck can write some music. What can I say? Sometimes a rapist is good at a thing. What a disgusting, weird world we live in. But anyway, yeah, the game's good though. Yeah, and what I mean by rapist is Jeremy Soule, the creator of this music. He is guilty of, cornering women in the workplace that he has power over and trying to, like, coax them into, a blowjob or something like that. So he's not the worst kind of rapey guy, but, he's done this dozens of times. So it's really bad. It's really bad. He's not even the kind of guy that's just like, "Oh, she's definitely not into me. Okay, I'm gonna stop." That's pretty normal. This guy doesn't know when to quit. He's a problem. My goodness. Everyone has a line that they draw in the sand, and this is the kind of guy who just doesn't see that line ever. So, yeah, he's in trouble. Apparently he's done this like over a dozen times. This isn't he said, she said. This is he said, she said, she said, she said, she said, she said. Yeah. So yeah. Hey, I don't know how you should feel about it. Maybe when he made the soundtrack, he was Jesus. He was the nicest guy ever. But then after he made the soundtrack, he turned evil and wanted to rape. Maybe that'll make you feel better about liking his music? What the fuck, right? What the fuck are you supposed to think about this kind of stuff? Makes you feel insane, right? That somebody could be so great but also so vile. Yeah, people are complicated. I don't know. Maybe they lied to you. Maybe they were frauds, actually. Maybe they stole their talent. That's happened a few times. Maybe they're crazy, and who knows why. Meh. Best not to think about it too much. Anyway, all I'm saying is the new Resident Evil, I'm not going to get it. And, well, maybe if I do one day, maybe. I don't know why I would. I've already lost interest, and I don't think it's coming back. But if I do ever play this game, it's not going to be now. It's going to be several months from now where it's discounted to like $20 or something. And then maybe then I'll be like, okay, fuck it. I'm bored. I feel like playing the new Resident Evil, or it was new 9 months ago. Like maybe that's gonna be me. Maybe. Probably not though. I've kind of, yeah. It didn't seem that great. And it seemed, I really didn't like the dialogue and the quippy jokiness of it. It was taking me out of it, making me feel a little too goofy, and like, I don't need to be playing this. This is silly. You could just watch a movie game of it or something. It's so silly. This is what happens. There's this new villain named Zeno or something like that. And he's basically Wesker, but new Wesker or something. I don't know. This is fucking dumb. I'm not very interested in this. But, he is a weird character who is basically just Wesker. And he sics Mr. X on you because nostalgia, Resident Evil 2, right? And the Mr. X guy comes at Leon, and Leon is just like, I remember you. And then it slams Leon to the floor, and Leon looks up and goes, I remember that too. Haha. It's funny, right? Oh, God. And then he aims with his pistol and shoots the ceiling above Mr. X, which causes some kind of rock collapse. And Mr. X gets buried for a sec, which buys Leon some time to back out, and get his bearings. And then he contacts Sherry, who's like his lifeline on the radio, emotional support on his little mission here. He says to her, there's an orphanage around here, right? And she's like, yeah, why? He's like, I gotta do some digging. Like, this is really corny. Oh, man. Yep. So, yeah, I'm not too into it. And I don't think I will be anytime soon. So, yeah, I don't think I'll get it. Even though it's got a 9.5 on Metacritic. That's fucking nuts. Is it really that good? Think you're safe, Gideon? I think you're done, son. Alright, what was I saying now? Oh yeah, that marathon game. Jesus Christ. So yeah, apparently Bungie has done a thing with the reviewers, some kind of business deal thing. They made it so that we can't see the Metacritic critic score, consensus, ballpark, catch-all, from the majority of game reviewers. We can't get their thoughts and opinion until the end of March, even though Marathon is purchasable right now. You can buy the fucking game right now. You can spend money in the game right now. But there's no professional reviews out for us to see if the game, where it sits, right? Like, it's kind of important to know what the bigwigs are trying to convey here. what they think of the game, you know? Not because they're the best gamers ever or actually care about games or anything like that, but just to see how the political structure works when it comes to this kind of shit. Because, you know, the business world dictates how games get made, unfortunately. Unfortunately, making video games is not all about making a video game. Unfortunately, in capitalism, part of it is trying to fuck over the consumer completely. So, enjoy having some scammy bullshit in your game. I'm playing a game right now that has scammy bullshit. Where's my local area network function, goddammit, so I can play offline with my bro whenever I want? Can't do it. This game won't allow it. Fucking sucks. So this is one of the better games to play that's fucking you over. I got that going for me. But yeah, don't you think that's messed up? There's no reviews for the game, just word of mouth from random users. There's no actual review for Marathon until the end of this month, when they do a big major update and actually finish the game, I guess. So why are they releasing it so early? And apparently it sucks now. It's like unplayable trash or something like that. So why even put it out? Why not just wait? I don't know, it's kind of weird. It's kind of like the beta test for Halo Reach or something, but that's different. It's beta test. You're literally telling the world, yeah, it's not finished. This is just early stage kind of shit. So, you can run around in the game testing out stuff. We're taking notes. That's all. Like, that's being clear with the consumer. You know, what this is it's just kind of weird, you know? Is it a free-to-play game, though? It is, right? So you're not really losing that much money if you check it out, right? Or do you have to pay? I don't know. Let me check. Let me. Am I gonna be disappointed? Let's find out. Huh. Okay. So yeah, here's what it is. Huh. I was just kind of shocked. So yeah, you gotta spend $40 to get this game. So it's not the most expensive thing ever, but all it is an online-only microtransaction bro shooter. And it doesn't look satisfying to play. I don't know. Yep, not feeling it. So, because of that, fuck Bungie. But, yeah, $40? Ooh, that kind of sucks. And, yeah, it's weird. The, people who are playing it on Steam put it at 90%. That's not bad. But on Metacritic, it's like a 5. Like, what's going on here? So, anyway, I already know this game's not for me, though, because it's the Call of Duty clone shooter, you know? Been there, done that. You're not showing me anything I haven't seen. So, yeah, fuck this game. Oh, March 5th, not March 7th. Damn, so it has been out for like a week. Huh, interesting. Maybe it's getting, I don't know, but I bet you this is ultimately going to pan out badly for Bungie. Yeah, I think this game's ultimately not going to be well received at all. Well, you know what I mean. Like, it's going to be pretty mid. 7 out of 10s from the nice people. 5 or 4 out of 10s from the people who want to be really pushy about their beliefs, even though they have a point. I bet you it's going to be like that. Yeah. I swear to God, there's never a shooting game that's truly great anymore. Good shooting games being made today, it's not really a thing. Just have clones of ones that did it better, and online only microtransaction slop. That's garbage that no one should play. But unfortunately has big budgets, so a lot of the time the graphics and frame rate are pretty sick, but everything else sucks. Cut that guy up. Ooh, let's mess with the Les Paul. Oh, did it go out of tune? That's a good question. It's my first Gibson. They apparently get mocked for a G string that keeps going out of tune. Nope, it's perfectly in tune. Yep, that's a G. Yeah, it's working good. I got a bunch of these Boss clip-on T10 tuners. They look so nice. They look so cool, and they're really good quality. You just gotta change the battery every now and then. It's one of those little flat circle batteries. Just buy a pack of them. But anyway, they're great. But they stopped making them, and now they're like $50 a piece now. It's fucking bullshit, dude. And I'm so happy I bought just as many as I want / need. So, oh, thank God. Everything's going up. Just don't buy stuff anymore. Unless it's a Les Paul custom. Check it out. Cool, right? It's a fucking dragon. Look at that shit. That's pretty metal, dude. So yeah, fellas, I'm gonna go to bed here. It's late. But yeah, what else did I want to talk about? Yeah, sorry these videos are mostly depressing. It's just me talking about how the real world is evil. We genocide little children, and we rape little children, or at least our elites do. These fuckers are allowed to do whatever. Yeah, they do horrible things, and they rule the world, and they dictate how bad everything is, and yeah, this is awful. Hopefully one day this is over and done with, my God. And yeah, and then in the entertainment world, yeah, we're also screwed. There's not there's good music. You can find good music out there. There's plenty of people doing fun stuff with music. Not the super popular stuff, of course. Fuck that. Well, some of that is also not bad. But what was I gonna say? Movies. Oh my God, those are getting so bad now. I am hyped for like no movies this year. Yeah. That's how I feel. Seriously. Am I hyped for any games this year? Oh my God, that also feels like a big fat zero. Not really hyped for any games this year, damn. Nope. I can't think of one right now. Maybe there is one, but I'm just not thinking of it, or yeah, kind of drawing a blank here. So yeah, the entertainment world sucks, and then real life sucks. What do you want? Shit just kind of sucks. But, you know, you make do. You try to deal with shit the best you can. Let's kill this motherfucker. Oh shit. Whoa. Oh, that motherfucker. Getting knocked around like a bitch. Ooh, that was close. Oh, come over here. Swinging and missing over here. Uh-oh. I gotta get the fuck out of Dodge. Catch, motherfucker. Oh, that killed him. Damn. Nice.